Same question. It's the same question that most people ask, which is, how long do you see this going for? Is it ever going to end? Well, I don't see it really ending, and I'm not saying just the market or whether it's up or down or whatever. I'm talking about literally the niche that we do, the trustee sale auction. In my left hand, as long as I know what we're buying it for, and in my right hand, as long as I know what we could sell it for conservatively, like right now with real-time comps, then we're in good shape. And that's what the trustee sale business. As long as you know what you're buying it for, and you know what it could sell for, if there's a margin there, then it's going to go on forever.
Hey, there's one more. I'm sorry, Brandon. There's one more thing I wanted to point out that's a real comfort level for me. I run a business in California, Sacramento, and San Diego, and so I'm busy there doing things. And so for me to invest in another state, another area that I'm not 100% familiar with, I've got to know that someone's going to handle it. So for me, the one-stop shop is huge. It's being able to take my money, invest it, and say, okay, these guys are going to handle it from A to Z, and that's huge for me. So I appreciate that, and I look forward to doing more. That's good. Absolute.
Hey, putting your investment dollars in capable hands. I mean, that's the name of the game. So
and foreclosures were up 4% last month, and it's nice and steady. They're still coming out, but the great part about this is we were doing this when the market was good, so now supposedly the market's bad and we're doing really well. So we'll always be able to carve out our niche and have opportunities for our clients. So this isn't one of those things where, the time's going to run out on us sort of thing. It's going to continue to get better and better and better.
Right. So let's talk about the process a little bit more, kind of pick up where we left off. After we get the list out, the fully broken down list to our clients, whether it's late at night or early in the morning, then that's when the real work starts. That's when the previewing starts. We have 6 drivers throughout the valley. So we just don't cover one area. I mean, we cover from west to east, from north to south. But the key is to be able to get your eyes on these properties, whether it's occupied, whether it's vacant. And speaking of occupied homes, for the buy and hold folks out there that want to get into the game, when these properties are occupied, we're not afraid to knock on the door and talk to the people there. A lot of people shy away from that. They don't want to bother anyone. But hey, the truth of the matter is that the folks there are about ready to lose their home. Now, if we have a buy and hold client and we're looking at a home that we can buy at auction for $50,000, we knock on the door, and the people that are in there, maybe they can't afford their payment of $2,000 because they paid $500,000 for the home back in the day, and now it's worth $50,000. I'm being a little, I'm going opposite ends of the spectrum. But let's say their payment's $2,000, but they can afford all day long $900. That's perfect for the buy and hold client, and it's great for Mike Van Vleck, our property manager that we choose, because you don't skip a beat. He'll just take it over. The people stay there. There's no rehab involved, and you start collecting money right off the bat. That's the way to go.
From day one. So you're already off to the races, and, that's kind of a best-case scenario. But, as we talked about earlier, even if you got to wait a week or 2 weeks or 3 weeks to get somebody in there, that's usually the case with our properties because they're going to be fixed up. They're going to be priced for the market, so they're not going to be sitting stagnant on the market.
That's exactly right. Stagnant. You don't want stagnant. Speaking of stagnant, we had mosquitoes flying around our house because our next-door neighbor had a green pool.
This is where Jason's ADD kicks in. He just totally switches topics on me.
But no, you're right. You're right, though.
Yeah, I mean, and that's
he forgot his pills.
Yeah, right. So let's talk. I mean, the previewing of the properties is big. I mean, that's a full-time job in itself. So for the people that have tried to do this business on their own, and Brandon, we meet them all the time. When they, not to mention having to do title searches, making sure you're bidding on a first lien versus a second or a third, all that other good stuff. To be able to preview these properties, get your eyes on it, get pictures done as well, and then we turn it, then we turn it over to the rehab part, which is really what we're known for. I mean, fully rehabbing properties in 10 days or less.
And that's where a lot of investors that even if they've done a few transactions, they try to go out and do these repairs on their own or schedule everybody. That's a full-time job to go in and check on the crews, to go run and pick up materials, to make sure things are done right the first time and not just, duct tape together.
Oh, yeah. When you're trying to, shop around and price contractors and you don't have relationships, you don't know who's who, and you don't know who to trust, and having a team that you guys have in place to take care of this so quickly and efficiently and at a cost that's affordable, it's a no-brainer. It really is.
It is a no-brainer. So ArizonaInvestmentLink.com. Get a hold of us, 602-369 4663. And look who the dog drug in just now. Jeremy Bessie with Farmers Insurance, an agent with Farmers Insurance. He's our go-to guy to insure these vacant properties that our clients buy at trustee sale. So more with the Real Estate Power and Jeremy Bessie when we return.
Just when that first cup of coffee starts to wear off, Wayne Candace wakes you up with some music and great advice.
People react on emotion. You don't think that's the case? I've been seeing so many people in and out of the market this week. Tons of people just all parked in cash. Why? Emotion.
It's Your Financial Plan. Weekday mornings from 8 to 9 on Financial News Radio, 1510 KFNN.
Arizona Investment Link is a proven real estate powerhouse specializing in foreclosure auction bidding services. There are several companies in the Valley that provide bidding services, but you will be hard-pressed to find a company that offers a seamless investment process from start to finish. Arizona Investment Link provides each investor with a list of homes available at auction and a breakdown of all costs associated with buying that home through close of escrow. That's title status, back taxes, selling title fees, and whether or not you'll be bidding on a first lien position. AIL provides full rehab service, which is really what they are known for. Rehabbing a property is literally a full-time job for the do-it-yourself investor. Their rehabs take typically no more than a week to complete. That's right, 1 week. Then it's on to the marketing and selling of the property. Time is money, and money is time. Contact the AIL team today, 602-369-4663. That's 602-369-4663. Or for more information or a list of current properties for sale, visit ArizonaInvestmentLink.com.
Economics, politics, finance. Sometimes they blend together and you don't really know what's going on, what to think or who to believe. Hello, I'm Bill Tatro. Every Monday through Friday at 2 p.m., I'll sort it all out for you. What it means, why it's important, how you can profit, avoid the impending disaster that's on the horizon, and help you get more sleep at night. That's every Monday through Friday, right here on 1510 KFNN.
Join us for Corks and Chords, an evening of wine and music to end multiple sclerosis. Saturday, September 25th from 6 to 9 p.m. Complete with delicious chef-prepared dishes, wines from around the world, live acoustic music, and a fabulous raffle. It is set to be an evening you will not forget. Buy a ticket today before they're sold out. Call 480-968-2488. That's 480-968-2488. Or visit aza.nationalmssociety.org for more information.
Nationwide Gourmets, Arizona's premier coffee service, your local one-stop service for coffee and beverages, along with China Mist iced tea and Lavazza Italian coffee. Call 623-474-7630.
Now back to the Real Estate Power Hour, brought to you by Arizona Investment Link. To join the show, call 602-324-KFNN. That's 602-324-5366. Or outside the Phoenix area at 1-800-293-KFNN. Now, back to two guys that can't sing karaoke worth a... but they sure do know a lot about real estate. Jason and Brandon.
Welcome back to the Real Estate Power Hour. I'm Jason LaFleche, sitting here with Brandon Cox, both with Arizona Investment Link. Catch us online right now at ArizonaInvestmentLink.com. Check out the over 100 videos that we have on there, previewing videos. I mean, Brandon, there's one on there where the Kingman home where I dry heaved 3 times, and I never dry heaved.
If they could ever figure out a way to get it where you could actually smell the pictures and smell what the home looks like, I mean, that would take things.